新闻的网友们，大家好，我是央视记者陈慧慧。那现在
Dear viewers of CCTV, I am your reporter Chen Huihui. It's my pleasure to report to you about this Tenofest in Istanbul. This is the second Tenofest, and just now we saw the clip about this festival. A lot of content to be shown. Many people, if they come on site, they would also watch this clip in the hall. That greatly inspires the spectators. I am very close to the entrance. Now it's about 10:30 in the morning, local time, and many spectators are starting to enter. In our camera, you can see a lot of visitors are entering the site. What are they looking for? Today is the last day of this Tenofest. According to the organizer, they have received more than 1 million visitors. For your information, at my hand, I got such a pamphlet about this event. If you are a fan of aerospace, in this festival, you will see a lot of models, like rockets or drones. There will be a lot of UAV competition. For me, I am a layman of technologies. But it's still okay. There will be some interactive activities for visitors like me. And also to introduce to you the star of this event, the first flying car in Turkey. When I was a child, I read the news that maybe in the near future, like in 2020, the cars can fly in the sky. And the Turkey team has made that into reality. Now let's look at this model. The big UAV, the first flying car. And this is the research manager, Mr. Ozan. He will introduce to us about this model. From the look of it, it's not very big. It seems like a larger size version of UAV. What's its functionality?
Of course. This is a Jazeri flying car. We designed this for urban air flying car. It has 8 electrical motors, driving 8 propellers. Each rotates concrete. We project that it's gonna fly for 1 hour, and it's gonna cover 80 kilometers of area.
80 kilometers.
Yes.
Okay. 它大概是说呢，这个飞行汽车大概是说呢，这个它其实是有8个飞行器，然后也有一些螺旋桨来帮助它飞行，而且它这个
According to him, there are 8 engines, and it's purely electric. Its cruise time is about 1 hour, so it can last for 80 kilometers. And it's targeting at the users living in urban areas.
Of course. This is the single seat version. We're gonna develop another 2 and 4 passenger version as well, and also another cargo cabin.
OK， 刚刚介绍说，目前的这个模型它只能够容纳1个人，但是未来他们希望呢，整个人。
He said this model can take only 1 passenger, but he hopes in the future it can take more, like 2 to 4 passengers or even some goods. Another question that interests me, is it safe?
Yeah, this is the redundancy system. It has 8 engines. Even 4 engines
8
fail.
engines?
electric motors.
Okay.
Even four motor fails, even it's a very rare situation actually. The other four can safely land the craft. After even more, it's gonna have ballistic parachute for end user version.
他刚刚说，其实整个这个汽车上呢装了有8个引擎，所以如果即使是有4个引擎失效的话呢，实际上它也可以
He said,
而且里面还有
since there are 8 engines, if 4 go wrong, the remaining 4 will still function to guarantee safety, and when it's flying, it can be balanced.
Well, this aircraft secures itself, so it's gonna have double redundant propulsion system and triple redundant flight control system, also a ballistic parachute. So it's gonna safely land the driver in any case.
any parachute
Yes, it's gonna have ballistic parachute inside here.
Inside
in the final version as well.
刚刚说呢，其实在安全性的方面呢，它是这个飞行汽车它自己是有一系列的安全措施的。那么对驾驶员来说呢，如果
The flying car has a set of safety guarantee measures,
那到时候呢可以来帮助尽可能
and there is a parachute
那现在
if the others go wrong.
看里面的这个设施是怎么样来操作的。
Now, Mr. Olsen will take us to look at the inside.
Yes, this is a working prototype. We have 2 of them. One is here, one is in the factory. We are working on it as well at the moment. So it's not mock-up, it's the working prototype.
Okay, but now it's just we cannot present to display how it can work.
No,
Okay.
we didn't make the flight test yet. We just finished the ground tests and we're gonna fly in the next month.
OK，刚刚其实我很感兴趣的是看看这个模型到底能不能在现场展示能飞起来。但刚刚欧赞先生说它只是一个模型，然后呢，他们下个月才会做一些真正的飞行的测试。不过没关系，我们现在来看看它里面的这个设施是怎么样的。
According to him, now this is just a model, and for next month there will be a test flight.
那现在呢
Now let's look at the inside.
普通的驾驶员，虽然他现在不能飞行，但是我想进去看一看到底它的整个座位的空间感。
The model cannot fly now, but I am still curious about the space inside and the operation.
This comes to you.
Okay. So what's this?
This is the joystick. You control the aircraft with this. This is
这个有一点就像我们这个游戏当中的这个手柄，它整个的控制的。
It's like the handle for our games.
the altitude control.
This is the control system during the flight.
控制高度的时候 ，yes， 如果想飞得高一些，可能就是要用这个往上爬；想飞得高一些
If you wanna fly higher, you can just.
Okay.
If you wanna fly lower,
I see, I see。看上去从这2个手柄上看，感觉还是非常简单的。这2个手柄上看，感觉还是非常简单的。OK， 这个是一个就是电子显示屏，基本上一些基本的信息点能像是
This is the screen
电量，它的这个速度啊什么的。
to show the basic information like the power, the speed,
it's gonna be even easier than driving a car.
Okay.
It's gonna be even easier than driving a car. Even the air traffic control will be
So
decentralized.
this one is the turn on the
No,
power button.
This is the emergency button.
Oh, emergency button. 哦，我刚刚就是
We have another interface here.
OK，我刚刚特别感兴趣一个问题，就是对于我们这样不是特别了解科技的人来说，像这样的一个操作会不会是很复杂呢？那刚刚
I was wondering
其实对于普通的
if this operational system is very
操
complex.
作这样的一个问题，
And he said,
它的这个电子显示
for the driver, even like me, we don't have to worry about the complexity.
是现在的机动车还要来的简单。然后刚刚我也有问他，这个是什么？
It's maybe easier than driving the cars.
线的时候就可以直接按这个按钮，这个是一个 emergency，就是紧急情况下的一个。
If some accident happens, you could press this button
所说的这些
for emergency.
应急的一些
If you press the
会
button,
自动的立即来出现。对，
all the
刚刚
emergency response measures
车是全
will be taken by this plane. It's totally automatic.
These are the on-off switches.
Uh-huh.
These are the on-off switches for engine.
For engine.
One for
Oh.
motors, one for electronics. We have electronics behind you. If you want, I can show you.
Okay.
And
This is for the
to turn on the motors and
okay.
turn on the craft electronics.
哦，这个感觉，我觉得像我个人的感觉哈，坐到这个里面，真的不是在开汽车，就是在开飞机，因为它的这个开关在这里，就是在开，你要在这个按钮上开。
I feel like sitting here is like just driving a car. Those are the on and off buttons.
电子的这个设备是在后面，然后这个是它的一个动能的一个按钮。
And there is one other electronic device on the back end of this flying car, easy to control. Even though the space is not big, but as I sit here, I don't feel very cramped. I think in the future it can accommodate 2 to 4 people if it's more enlarged.
These are the flight controls and sensor systems. These avionics, aviation electronics, is all developed by us, by
Okay.
car. All
Okay.
developed by us. This is the autopilot, the flight controller. It has,
Autopilot.
yes, this
Okay,
is
自动的。
the bigger one is autopilot unit. It has triple redundant electronic inside, and the other sensors are inside. Yeah,
3
triple redundant. It has 3 computers in one package.
OK， 3个电脑的系统在一个系统里面。OK。
And the other sensor system are here. The aircraft monitors all the systems real time, and it has diagnostic information. It gives diagnostic information to user. So it's gonna be very safe, even safer than today's automobiles, and it's gonna be even easier than using a car.
OK，I thank you。刚刚呢，因为国赞先生是这个飞行汽车的这个项目的经理，所以他刚刚就特别的为我们介绍说，在这个的有一个
Since he is the manager of this flying car, he told us
来设计的，就是有3个
he has a patent installed in the car.
在这一个的一个系统里。
It's a 3-computer control system.
科技的这个我也不是特别明白，但是它
It's 3-in-1.
因为有了他们这样的一个技术，可以来
I'm not very familiar with the technical words, but he said because of that technology, they can ensure safety during the flight. And because of the automation, the driving will be more easier.
Thank you. 好，拜拜。OK。So 现在呢，我们就从这个飞行汽车出来之后呢，我们下一步要给大家来再介绍一下其他的一些体验项目，因为这一次特别非常多的这种
I will take you
项目，
to
很多的项目
experience other models,
的这个情况有关系，就是要跟这个天气有
but some of those models may be relevant to the weather conditions like wind.
项目，这个项目呢是关于降落
Just now,
训练的一个体验，因为我们这次是航空航天展，有很多
I heard there will be an experience about parachute.
来进
In this festival, a lot of flying exhibitions will be interactive so that our visitors can feel themselves the charm of flying.
体验。现在
So for models like parachutes, it depends on the wind condition.
下一个地方。
Now let's firstly watch a video and move on to the next place.
所以现在我们先开始来做一些提前的准备工作。他要先把这个降落伞呢，相关的这个全部绑紧。
Are you ready?
Yes，全部绑紧。
They're tightening the parachute on me.
我现在可以看到特别好的 view， 但是我不敢抬头看。据说呢，这个降落伞的这个运
I have a very good view up here, but I don't dare to look up.
动员来设计的。然后
I heard in the beginning this parachute was designed to train the parachute jumpers, the professionals. I know many visitors want to experience this about losing gravity.
这项运动其实所有人都可以参加。你看现在像这样一位老奶奶也可以来参加。
Many people can apply for this,
飞行员
like this old lady.
普通的民众也来感受
So
这种
this
飞行体
parachute
验。
game is not just designed for professionals or pilots.
Wow, wow. ，How do you feel?
Harika, harika. Keşke bir kere daha bindirseler. Hiç korkmadım. Çok güzel bir duyguydu.
现在呢，这个飞行的项目呢，在土耳其非常的流行。刚刚教练是介绍说，像他们这样的
It's very popular in Turkey.
上目前在土耳其有1000多名学员在参加。
According to the trainer, in Turkey, they are training about 1,000 students. For those wearing in blue costumes, they are the trainees of those flying schools. They come here so as to know how to be a trainer.
那刚刚看到的这个降落伞的这个体验呢，其实有很多人非常的喜欢，因为它能够让大家感受到在空中飞翔的感觉。而其实，在
People love this game because it's up in the air. And in today's Techno Festival, there are some other events and games. It's another flying experience. It's more of extreme sports, just like what this picture is showing us. It's part of the pilot's training programs. It helps to train the pilots to jump from a very high altitude in the sky. And in the Second World War, scientists readapted this game for the common people. So in this techno event, people could finally have the opportunity to experience these interesting extreme sports. Lucky us, we find a Chinese trainer. He will give us more information. This is Mr. Li Xin.
大家好，我是艾诺丁，在中国的飞行教练。我叫李
Hello,
欣
I'm from Anoti.
来到土耳其
I'm the trainer
科技飞行
in China.
带更多的人飞行。
Today, I'm here to take more visitors' experience. I am very interested in this flying game. Do we have to take certain steps? First of all, you have to answer questions. If they are all correct, you could be received in our reception desk. Since this wind tunnel flight is an extreme sport, is it dangerous? You don't have to worry. For common people without any formal training, is it okay? It's safe. My company has 10 years of history and no accident happened. You must have a series of protective measures. This is the registration desk. If visitors are interested and want to apply, they have to register here. What info do you need? First of all, there is this notice on safety. To guarantee your physical conditions meet our requirements. For example, no high blood pressure and no joint issue on your shoulders. Why do you have such requirements? For the high-speed airflow, it may cross by our body. There will be a big push on our arms. So if you have a joint problem on your arms, you may get hurt. So the theory behind it is to let the people float in the air because of those high-speed airflow. When your weight is equivalent to the float power of the air, then you will be flying in the air. No one is wearing safety belt, I observed. We don't need any of those. You only need to feel the happiness. What about the next step? Signature. I saw a demo just now experiencing this game. There is no safety belt. It looks dangerous, but as the trainer said, it's a very free game. It's in English. And the next part? It's a small conference room. There is one TV set. We have a very brief flying training. Before they go, they will learn some safety rules, like gestures. Safety rules matter. I highly recommend the visitors to come and learn those basic info before flying. How long is it? 3.5 minutes.
This instructional video shows you the hand signals and body position.
Bugün bu kaosta özgür yaşamlarını sürdürmeni sağlayan tüm liderlerimizden, komutanlarımızdan ve silah arkadaşlarımızdan aldığımız fikri tüm liderlerimizden
So we just have to jump. We spread our legs and raise our chins, and then you will be very steady in the airflow. So you don't have to jump. The trainer will take you out there. It tells you about the gestures. Relax your arms and put your two arms in front of your face and look up. It's very simple. So we have to be fully relaxed, especially arms. And you must control your legs, because during the flight some people may not be relaxed enough. Why? Then you will have larger area of contact with the air. But if they curl themselves up, can they fly up? It's just not that steady. We will try. When I'm up there, will I remember how to do this? I may get nervous. Just remember to raise up your head. So, are they using the force on their legs to control the direction? You could try to use your arms and legs to change a little bit of the direction. Experienced pilots can control the airflow. But for the first trial, just keep steady. And the trainer will inform me when it's ended. Yes, the trainer will take you out. Safety tips. We will give you a gas bag, and the trainer will be about half a meter away from you. He will always be there with you. And you will fall on the gas bag. And you will fall on your back. You only need to curl up your body for the fall. It sounds easy, but for the first time, we still get nervous and excited at the same time. So the video is over. After the experience, you will realize how easy it is. Looking forward. Now, I have to change clothes. To repeat the rules. Let's move inside. It's quieter. A lot of those clothes, based on your height and weight, we can change into those clothes. It can protect our skin. In the wind, because of the high speed, there will be heat because of the skin contact with the air. So different people have different feelings about that heat. That's why we ask them to wear those clothes to wrap up all their skin surface. Very similar to the clothes of pilots. Any special materials for the clothes? It's very compact clothing. It's very strong. So the heat produced by the speedy airflow will be insulated, and it can ensure a certain level of friction with the air. Now I will change the clothes. Then we will hear more. It protects our skin. Now allow me to change the clothes.
Ayakları pedallarda, gözleri sizde. İstikbal göklerde olacaktır. Veteranların kelepçe ve esaret ve sürgün. Kol yolunda elle. Nefes almadık bir gün. Biz vatan ve sorun. Bu topraklara vurduk. Yüz açıklarına doğa, sizleri selamlıyor. 108 yıldır milletine aşk kavuşan her an hayvandır. Hem harekat hem de astronomi uçuşunu aynı anda gerçekleştiren gökyüzü ve çarpımla bir soldur. Bir anda gökyüzü semalarında bin
感
bin
觉很
olur.
合身，很小。
It fits me.
星源的这个飞行服呢，都是定做的，要32个尺寸，非常
The clothes are all customized. We have to measure 32 parts of the body. Yeah, the clothes fits me.
不是那种看上去很大，但是不是那种很宽松的感觉，整个人都包起来了，包起来了。
I feel like I'm all wrapped up in the clothes. It's very tight.
没有下一个飞行员。
Do I look like a pilot?
除了其实脖子还是有点累。除了这个飞行服之外，这儿好像还有一些头盔啊、风镜。
We also will wear the goggles, the earplug to protect
是不是在这个
our hearing capacity. It can reduce the sound to below 30 decibels.
安诺丁呢一直在做这个降噪的这个降噪的
It's physical.
每个人都要
Physical theory? Yes.
现在要可以听到，30分贝呢，它这个概念就相当于正常的
For
话听。
30 decibels, it's just like the usual talks between us. So you can still hear me talking wearing this. Maybe I'm talking too loud because I'm nervous. Feels good. Will it fall off? No. The goggle. Different sizes of goggles. It's designed by Europeans, so we have to pick the most suitable one. It protects our eyes. You stretch it and put it on. Still very tight.
Ayağımızı kanatlarıyla gururla taşıyan
是这样，再重复一下手势。当你看到这个手势的时候，就是提醒。
When you see this lecture, it reminds you to look up. If you see this, it tells you to straighten your knees. And this one reminds you to relax your arms. Open your arms and relax.
说要教练告诉我，在不同的手势意味着不同的。
He told me about the meanings of different gestures.
让我伸直的时候是这样的。
For example, to straighten my knees.
这个呢，
This one is to alert me to raise my head. And this one
这样的姿势是
is to relax. So 3 tips: raise your head, straighten your legs, and relax. Sounds easy, but I'm getting even more worried. Some warm-up exercise before you fly. Let's move outdoor for some exercise. How do you feel? I'm ready. Before I start, will you show me how to do this? Yes.
穿上这个制服还有这些装备之后，感觉自己非常的专业。但是呢，其实还是
Wearing the suit makes me feel professional. There are the flying shows over there. This is the control system. Is the control panel. A pilot will help control the wind speed for us. How long can we last? In the high-speed wind, we are forced to use a lot of energy. So 1 minute there is about running for 1 kilometer. So it's tiresome, just like playing basketball. It's very passive consumption of energy. Yes, you will sweat, and on the next day, you could feel the pains in your body. Flying 1 minute is about consuming the energy of running 1 kilometer. Let's see how long can I last. The trainer will show us how to do this. It's my turn.
Lütfen, daha da lütfen. Çünkü yükseklik huzurlu yoktur. İşte geç kırmanışta başladı 3 kilometrede. Bu sahne etkilenirse 4 kilometre. 16 seyirci arkadaşlar. Konuşma başladı. En büyük hata. Emanetin aynı yapımcı. Yanında altında gururla taşıyoruz. Bu büyük emanet yolunda. Bunlar size olsun. Bu onunla yansıdan yolun. Toprağına gelenken arsızların çizgisi. Varlığının yolunda. Ben haksız değilim. Evet ki, varlığın göksemanın ilgisi. Vatana, göğsüçene, hesabı sordu bizden alıyor. İmkanı sınırına gelmek için imkansız devlet lazımlığı bir yılı plan gerçekleştiren Fatih Sultan Mehmet imkansız devlet 13 tonluk F-16 gezi dünyada F-16 kullanan hiçbir ülkenin başaramadığı İstekten kilometre hız harika havada asıl kalmasın. Bugün kış gözlüğü biter ediyor ve onunla takmıyorum. Pilotlarımızı 57 uçkili konuşuyor.
哎呀，我觉得我快要死了。
It's terrible.
我们在跟教练 say 拜拜。
Let's say goodbye to the trainer.
其实，在上面飞完全不是像教练看上去这么的放松、享受。
Really, flying there is not just about enjoying.
但是
I was very tired.
像教练一样摆出各种姿势是非常难的。我们先下。
To have different postures just like the trainer is very difficult. Let's get down. Let me take off my helmet. How do you feel? It's very difficult,
很难控，就是看你在
hard to control.
但是我不是
Looks easy on you, but not me.
稍微放松，你就会被吹跑。
If I'm fully relaxed, I feel like I'm blown away by the wind. For my first flight, I felt the same way. But if you keep trying, you realize if you're fully relaxed, you can better control the airflow.
当中泡下来，这个感觉其实挺可怕的，因为你完全没有办法控制。
It's really terrible. I cannot seem to control myself. For my first parachuting, I prepared myself for 3 days. I conquered the fear. But when I do the parachuting, I felt happy. The wind is breezing. My body is fully bathing in the wind. It's beyond the words.
特别自由的感觉我没有体会到，但是呢，我觉得
He talks about freedom, but I didn't feel the freedom.
非常好的感受到的是，比如说平常飞行员或者是特殊的这种他们在飞行的时候所要面临、所要去克服的这些挑战，但是确实。
There will be a lot of challenges to conquer during the training. But flying in itself is happy. Thank you.
其实，在接下去呢，其实我们在今天我们在做这一系列的体验的时候，我们也能够看到有很多的一些其他的活动正在举行。我们可以看到刚刚有很多的这个
There are some other activities,
表演，但是因为我们这个手机
some flying shows.
它不太清
But
楚，
since we are
可以看到现场有
videotaping with our cell phones, it's not very clear. Many visitors are staying put to enjoy the air show.
一些如果非常喜欢科技的运动项目的话，比如说一些年轻人
If you like technology sports,
分享他们的奇思妙想。
many youngsters can come here to share their ideas and compete with each other about innovative technologies. So in the last days of this festival, there will be a lot of products to be shown.
的话，来这里也是一个非常的好的机会。
And for aerospace fans, this festival is also a very good opportunity to experience the most cutting-edge aerospace technologies.
其实我现在还在恢复当中，但是呢，
I'm still getting myself together.
说的
As the trainer said,
不仅是便利，更多的是快乐。非常的感谢
such an experience brings you happiness, not just convenience.
期待我们
So thank you for your watching. We look forward to next time. Thank you.